Hello guys, this is Sonu Sharma and welcome back to Unity Dev Tutorials. Today we'll be dealing with the pathfinding tutorial. So basically what we want an object to follow a particular path and it should reach a destination point. So I will just show you the overview of this video which we'll be making today. Hit play. See on this game scene how it is following a particular path. If you move this destination point somewhere else, it will follow the same path and it will reach the destination point. So let's make this. I just first of all quit from here. Now I have already made this scene, so let me take a new scene and we'll do it from the scratch. Go to file, take a new scene. Now first of all we want a plane, so let's make a plane first. Go to game object, video object and a plane. Now this is our plane, a floor part on which the object will be residing. I will just make the position to 0 0. Now yes, now I've already made some materials here and name them as a floor, which will be this one. Obstacle, like which obstacle it will be avoiding. Destination point, the final destination point which a finder has to follow. Okay, let's do it. Now I want a cube. Go to game object, name it as cube. Now you should name it as whatever you want. I will name it as obstacles. Or I will name it as object. Now make a empty game object and drag it to empty game object. Now name this as colliders. You can name it whatever you want. I have just named it as colliders and taken a game object which is a cube as a child of it. Drag it down. Now you should be aware that you should make it as a static, because we want this static object on the navigation mesh which we'll be taking. So name it as static. You should mark it as static. Sorry, you should mark it as static. Now let's increase the size. You can make the size of a cube whatever you want according to your choice, and I am taking out according to myself. Just duplicate is like Control D for duplicate. Drag it somewhere. I will drag it somewhere here. I want the cube to follow a particular path, so let this be here. Now let's provide the materials. Now I will drag this floor material over here so that it is visible now, and this red material to all these 4 cubes. Drag it here. Drag this materials here. Yeah, now it's looking nice. Now we also want a cube which should be our finder, like it should be our player. So let's take a cube and name it as finder. Yes. Then place it. Let's reduce its size. First of all, let's place it somewhere on the floor. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Let's reduce its size. So this is our finder. Let's apply a material for that as well. And we also want a destination point. So let me duplicate this. Control D for duplication, rename it as destination. This and drag it here, or drag it to the left corner, and provide it with this material. Now if you don't know how to make a material, just click on this project panel, right click, create, and go to material, and you'll be able to make a material. Just rename it and select a color, whatever you want you can take it. So this is how you can create a material. So now the rest of the part is done. Now I will tell you once again that you have to select the static. Now click on the plane. If you don't have this navigation window, just go to window and go click this navigation, drag it somewhere here. Okay, now we want this navigation window to skip the object which is named static. So let's do it. Click on this. Now click on bake. Okay, it's asking you to save the scene. Pathfinder. Okay, you can see this, right? Now you can see that the distance between these things is much higher. So we go to bake and reduce the radius to 0.1 and then click on bake. Now you can see that the distance between these static objects and the plane is reduced. You can see this brown thing over here, brown plane. Now this is our navigation mesh. The player will be following this mesh and going to their destination point. Now second thing you have to add, go to the finder, inspector panel, and add navigation mesh agent. Now you can select these things and change the values of the agent size, steering, obstacle avoidance. Okay, now we'll have to find we have to make a C# script. So right click on your project panel, create a C# script. I will name it as pathfinder. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Once again, finder. Yeah. Hold on, some others. Let me close and open it once again. Yeah. Make this one as ER. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Now what we want, first of all we want this direction. So let's take a public transform here. Public transform. Destination point. Now we want this game object, our finder, to follow this particular path over here, avoiding these obstacles and reach here. So we already have a navigation mesh around this plane and navigation mesh agent on this cube. So let's call this one. Go to update function and write transform dot get component. We want navigation mesh agent, navigation mesh agent dot destination equals destination point dot position. Save it. Now this is showing me a red mark. Let first of all play. I made a backup. Go ahead. Oh, sorry, I have not attached the script. Wait, let me exit from play. It is not. Yeah, go to Finder, add the script, here. Yeah, and drag our destination transform here. And now just hit play. Now you can see that it is following this path and reaching to that position. And if I change the position here, it will still follow a path and move. Yes. So this was a simple pathfinding tutorial which you have learned right now. Now why that red mark was showing, I'll tell you on the script. Now you can see this changes over here which has automatically taken place. Unity engine.ai, because we have not written Unity engine.ai, which it will take it automatically if you are not aware of it, because we are writing an artificial intelligence script for navigation mesh and navigation to follow. So that is why it has automatically taken it. So that this is what I can tell you is a feature of Unity 5, which I have already, if you have watched my earlier video about the review of Unity 5.5, in which I have told you that there are game components and rendering effects and what all good and advanced feature of Unity 5.5. So forget about it. Now I have told you that how to implement simple pathfinding tutorial. If you find it interesting and if you like it, please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you. And Unity Dev Tutorial will be back with another video.